Yeah, because I was paranoid about the wind. Well, and I was trying to shine a little bit of light on the corners just to make sure the stakes hadn't come out of the ground. Oh, we're in the fog.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. I guess we won't be seeing a sunrise this morning. I was hoping we'd be above the fog, but... Oh, now the breeze is on this side. Well, good morning. Slept real good last night. Now, I did wake up just hearing the wind and the rain. I checked the radar and then I go back to sleep. But overall, I slept real well. Dreading packing up that bit soaking. That tent is soaking wet. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. But I don't know, Sally. You're gonna lose your jacket. Well, it's still foggy. But it's beautiful. Alright, it's time to hit the trail. It's about, I think, 7, just before 7. Or no, was it 7:30? Yeah, 7:30. So definitely need to go. I got about 9.3 miles to Butter Gap. So yeah, just really enjoy this campsite. I would definitely come back here to camp. I mean, you definitely have to hike in with water because I don't remember seeing any between here and like Devil's Courthouse along the MST. So anyway, now, as you can see, you know, like we were out there in that field, but you could probably set up, like if you're in a hammock, because this is right here is the trail. So you got some more camping area kind of down there, but there's no fire ring. So anyway, let's get on the road. Get on the trail.
Now everything will be wet. I ain't putting it on till I have to.
No, she's just making her way to the trail. Like, okay. Time to hit the trail.
And we're off. Last night it was windy all night from the time we got here.
Yeah.
And now it's calm.
Yeah, keeping that fog in. Alright, so we'll continue on the MST toward Silver Mine Bald. Good overlook. I think, was this a campsite? Yeah, it's like a little campsite. And emphasis on little, like you could get a one-person tent in here probably. And that's just past ours, 0.02. Oh, I remember walking down there last time. So if you want to see that, check out my other backpack overnight I did here. Laurel Loeb. Since we just got our packs on, I don't want to go down because there's really nothing to see. It's just a cool, like, rock area. That was about 0.04 from camp. Viewpoint 0.16. Nope, look. It's like a sea of clouds. It's like a sea of clouds.
Oh, wow. It's gorgeous. Like that.
And like, look at it going up the ridge.
Mm-hmm. And the clouds are getting darker. Sure, it's pretty.
Wow. It's just gorgeous. Just amazing. Huh? So we take a right here. 0.2. Yeah. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous.
It's just beautiful. I love it.
It's beautiful. It's tough, but it's beautiful, ain't it? You can see a butt or two is rested against this. He's a good girl. Me too.
I know I've stepped on them before.
Is that a smile I see finally? Huh?
Are you smiling, Shelly? Are you happy?
She's smelling something.
Are
You smelling something?
you got your
I mean, that's how they set the FKT and stuff, but I see the road. Yeah.
So you try.
That's the first one of those signs I've seen so far. Because I had that at the 215 going on MST, but you can't see the damage as much. All right, so there's the parkway. .53, we're down to the parkway, and the trail veers over there. Rocks and roots and
Yeah, traffic.
looks like they need to do some trimming. It's a little more grown up than it used to be. Because I'm pretty sure like last time we stopped here and you had a clear view. Well, they've kind of, I guess since the road's closed, they ain't been up here to trim it. So I guess this is, well, no, you can't really see there either. Alright, so on the trail, 0.66. Big campsite. Oh wow. That's sad. I mean, you could still set up a tent right there, probably. Yeah. But still, yeah, that tree. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you know, trap trees can eventually fall. We learned that in Georgia. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm glad we got to see it before. Mm-hmm. Now it makes me wonder how that campsite we stayed at down through here fared. Seeing this tree here's leaning. Yeah, because like, I'm pretty sure the fire ring was right in here somewhere. Seeing all these down here, it's down. Oh wow, look at that.
Man, is that some kind of
Uproot. So this was a nice camping area, 0.74, that was just below the parkway. I know this was a pretty popular camp spot, but it's definitely not quite as nice as it was. There's another campsite up here, but it looks like the tree's gotten uprooted up here too. Yeah, this whole, like, the camp, this is basically where the tent site was on top of this root system. Holy cow. Wow. Remember, because this was like a campsite here. It was a small one, but you would have been sitting on top of the roots. You got thrown into the woods.
That is some kind of root system. I wonder how many trees that is.
I don't know, but it fell and it took out. You can see where it broke out limbs and stuff. But I knew the campsite was up here, and I saw that, and I was like, well, we got to go up there and look at that. And that's just one big, massive uproot. Of course, I guess now you got a kind of clean slate if they move that tree and have you a rock slab for a tent site. I'll have to do some before and after footage. Where we stayed. So this is where Mom and I stayed when we did kind of a loop out of Daniel Ridge. Came up Farlow and went up to Black Balsam and back down. And it looks pretty good. So this is at 0.94. So there's a fire ring. So you could set up a tent here. I mean, I still like where we camped at, but this is good though, because the ground's nice and soft. But it's nice to see that it's not been destroyed. So, like, me and Mom, we was able to fit two-person tents here. And you can probably fit another one over there. You'd hammock in here. So, definitely got options. Remember this uproot either. This is at 1.1. Love this grassy area. It's so pretty. Sally smells something or something. She's following her nose. She keeps trying to get in trouble. What you after, baby? Either one of the shelters, have you? There's a little small, you could probably set up a small tent right there. That's 1.45. Huh?
And you can see how bacteria or something.
So, there's a nice campsite. 1.86. This is the one I was saying, you know, if we dropped off the parkway, I wanted to make it to.
Yeah.
But I don't think either one of us had 1.86 miles. So. But, nice fire ring. I mean, the campsite would have been dark though. You can probably set it there, but it's on a slant. Maybe over there. Might set a small tent there. But the biggest spot's here, and that obviously is where everybody sets up. Pretty nice though. I say, nice little tent site there. Back on the trail, 1.9.
Had improved and all that stuff.
Yeah. Of course, so would the bears. There's the junction with Deep Gap, that Farlow Gap. So the trail keeps going that way. But Loeb keeps going south. So this is Farlow Gap. The trip we keep referencing, the Farlow Gap, this is where you would come up at, is right there, and then go up.
Oh, we go down that way?
No, we go that way. Remember, that's how we walked, because we bypassed going up and over the summits.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So this gap is at 2.22. So to this point, we've gained 207 feet. We've lost 1,424.
Oh.
So now we're making our way to Sassafras Knob.
Okay, now this is new.
Yep, this is new for you. You hadn't been on anything south of here. Oh yeah, here's a campsite. 2.23. It's just above this big rock. Definitely pretty nice. You got plenty of grass to kind of pitch a tent in. Definitely a nice fire pit. You got some trees here for hanging. You can definitely set up in here in the grass to keep your tent a little bit drier or cleaner, you know. Huh? Oh, really? Well, Mom discovered something new. I've been down here like a couple or 3 times and never seen it.
That's the Tennessee Valley Authority. Coming down from there, I wouldn't see it.
Looks like maybe people are setting up right there on the grass. Oh, right here's a little campsite too. 2.34. Now this here is nice. I like this. Nice fire ring here. Not really much room for hanging, but I mean you might could hang between there, but definitely better for a tent. So just caught this little knob. It's before sassafras. So just a little teaser for the climbing to come. This is how Mom and I came up when we finished that trip from using Farlow. Is we followed Deep Gap Road that way. We're going to stay on Loeb this time. Gotta go the hard way. So this junction is at 2.42. Top of Sassafras Knob, 2.81, 584 feet gained so far. I think it's about 380 feet that we gained since Farlow Gap. Isn't that a cool tree? Such a cool tree. This is at 2.82. Yeah, here's like a campsite, 2.94. I don't really remember this one. This is nice though. It's got a nice little fire ring. Nice flat spot here for a tent. I mean, you could probably set 2 or 3 tents in here. You know, if you was able to clean, you know, kind of clean up the sticks and stuff. There's the shelter. Yeah, I like the views. But I like, if it's raining, I don't mind being in the woods because I can be in my hammock and just listen to it. Oh, there's one of them flame azaleas. It's more budded out than that other one was. So here we are at Deep Gap Shelter. This is at 3.19. I don't remember. I don't know. So you can see there's a tent site. It looks like somebody was camped there last night because that spot's dry. With the chairs. That's nice. So here's the shelter. It even smells new. But of course, people's already been you know, artistic or whatever. They don't have a picnic table. Alright, so we sat here, got cooled off, so we're ready to get moving again. But nice shelter. I didn't see a broom or anything to like sweep out like dirt and stuff. And this does sit taller than the Butter Gap shelter. Because like the other one, like Butter Gap, like you can just sit on the edge of it.
Oh.
Like there's no stairs, so anyway. You know what that little nail's for? Anyway, we'll make our way to Pilot. So right now we are at 3.21. And I will note there's also, you know, a tarp provided so you can put it across the front if it's raining or whatever, I guess. Or cold. So, and I do believe there's water out that way, but I don't know exactly where. It's been a few years ago since I get water here, but so I've never seen one with that kind of latch. Another tarp, bear spray, fuel.
It's probably
That's a cool spot for a shelter. There's a nice little tent spot. Kind of rooty, but 3.24. So Mom had, it was like a Dijon mustard tuna salad. It was good. And on a tortilla. And I had a Good Word protein cookie. I think it was a chocolate chip one. And a salt tab. And some electrolytes. So, yeah. Hopefully we got enough in us to get us up this climb. So pretty. Oh, and the other thing I did is I finished my hot chocolate from last night. It was so good. So here's where it kind of overlaps Deep Gap for a while. There's a little tent site. So 3.32, yeah. Yeah, a nice one here too. Got little benches to sit on there. The art load goes that way. So this is Deep Gap Road. It continues that way. 3.39. Here's a really good campsite. This is especially good in the winter time because like you have the views through the trees. But you can see, I mean, you got some options here. Mainly a tent. It looks like somebody was camped here last night because it's dry. Anyway, very nice. So now here's the star of Pilot. Alright, so at 3.41 we're starting to climb. Some old metal stuff. More of that metal. Yeah.
Well, the one thing I got to do is it's not too bad. Foregone it has been.
We'd have missed it.
I don't think we forego looking into it.
No. Oh, looks like people are switchbacking. Cutting it. So I asked them girls there, there's a view up here, and they said, nope, fogged in. But maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll break up enough for us to have some sort of view. Hopefully. Alright, so I think the top of the switchback's 3.86. At this point, we've gained 1,060 feet. Oh, I lied. I thought we were almost there. I see the sky through the trees, though. We're close. People are camping there. 3.89. That metal pipe. Top of Pilot Mountain, 3.95. Oh yeah. Alright, so no view. .97, climbed 1,122 feet to this point.
And the just the tips of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is much more pleasant than the other side. I'm afraid of these rocks.
I mean, it's pretty grippy. It's not super slick. We're up at the top of this puppy. South over here. So over there's a nice little campsite. This little gap is at 4.39. Well, it looks like maybe people are camping right there. You can fit a small tent there. 4.45. Oh, here's a nice little campsite. Piddly fire ring. But I mean, it's decently level. 4.57. Go ahead. Well, what happened to your feet? What happened to your feet? So they went for a mud bath. But somehow the back one is worse than the front ones.
Luckily,
Still no view.
I mean, like I say, it's tough. It's tough on my knees and stuff. I have thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. This is a really beautiful trail. I always forget just how pretty it is. And I come out here and I'm just reminded. But it is killer. It is not an easy backpack. And I think I've said it in my other videos. I would highly, highly recommend doing 3 nights, 4 days. If you got the time to do it, I would recommend that. Just so you can enjoy it. But I'll save the rest of what I want to save for later. But, yeah. Now we got this kind of rough descent here. It's a big old tree. Oh, that's one of those flame azaleas. Yeah.
We're trying to find a place to rest, Sam.
So, past a nice campsite here, 5.17 probably. Really nice. There's a nice log there to sit on and all that. And then we veered off here.
Yeah, because I remember the stairs
So this point is 5.32. What?
That's just another.
Alright, here's where you cross Deep Gap Road again. This is 5.4. Well, look at that vine. All the laurels are just beautiful. Cool Rock is at 5.77. And so there's a nice campsite. This big bluff here.
Get us going.
So here's Gloucester Gap. And we'll start our climb right over there. This is at 5.9.
All this time.
Since day one. I don't know.
Most.
Alright, so here we go, climbing up from Gloucester, 5.91. Eating little energy chews. I stopped there. I'm just on the log. Finished my Bolt energy chews and took me a salt tab, salt stick, whatever. I forget just how long this ascent out of Gloucester Gap is. Oh, look at that flame azalea over there. Boy, she's a bright one. There's like a little campsite. I don't remember that being there, but it's on a severe hill. Ain't much level, and there's no firing. Look at that flame azalea over there.
Oh man, is that pretty? Yeah.
That's pretty. This is right by the junction. I think there's a campsite right up there on that ridge. I've never been up there, but 6.31. Stay on the right road going left. Sally thinks we're going up that way. And I'm fixing to have my last snack of the day. Try to get this in my system before we start climbing that Chestnut Mountain. So this is that really good one. It's dairy free, honey roasted nuts, sea salt bar. It's delicious. It's so good with that salt. Anyway, I do that as I'm strolling down this way. It's just beautiful. I love all the green. Oh. Mom's back here having a Think bar as a chocolate fudge flavor. She says the Think bars are really good. Mom has not had the best luck with bars, so that's like been her one that works the best so far. Still enjoying my kind bar. Oh man. Yeah. So we're at this road 6.5 miles. Here's for a break. Here's a campsite. I thought there used to be a fire ring here. 6.56. It's out here for a tent. No, we haven't seen any water. So that is something to note. You know, I mean, there's been no water since Deep Gap, and that's been over 3 miles ago. So definitely watch like how much water you're carrying out here, because it is easy to run out. There's just not a lot of places to fill up. Shoot, this down here looks dry. Mm-mm. No. Beautiful flame azalea. It's beautiful. All the flat. Oh my gosh, look at that one. Oh my gosh.
This level must be.
There's a big old step over. It is gorgeous. I love this part. Perfect little seat. Oh, it's so nice to sit. That tree was at 7.42. So, I don't know if I've said in the other video, there's a nice little campsite there. I don't see a fire ring. Oh yeah, there is one. 7.46. Nice little fire pit back there. You could probably hang maybe between these back two trees here. Yeah. I think we're starting to climb Chestnut Mountain, sorry. I think it's about a 500 or 600 foot climb. Ready to camp.
Is it time for the climb?
Yeah, I think so. Mom's looking forward to this, ain't she?
Oh yeah.
Did y'all see that eye roll? Sally's decided to take the lead, apparently. Apparently not. She second guessed that decision. Maybe it's only like 200 or 300 feet. I honestly don't remember. But when you're tired, it seems worse. So, when I mentioned salt sticks or salt tabs, this is what we're talking about. Take 2 tablets over 15 to 30 minutes.
Oh my.
I don't know anything about drinking water.
If you should or shouldn't.
Yeah, Molly took a break. Had to take a bathroom break. 2 more backpackers passed by. That shelter's gonna be packed. I just know it. I don't know. I'm hoping all these people prefer their tents so we can get the shelter. But it is what it is. I swear I hate this climb. Mom's doing good. Look at her go. She's trucking. So we just had a miniature powwow and we both agree of the 3 summits of today's route of Pilot, Sassafras, and Chestnut and Sassafras, in our opinions, are worse than Pilot. Because in Pilot you got switchbacks. It's like it's not just objectionably steep, Like, this is steep. Being completely rude about things. I just always don't like it. I feel like I'm in Georgia again. But, yeah. So, I mean, of the three, we definitely feel like this and sassafras are worse than Pilot. But that's just us. Y'all may hate switchbacks, but we like them. Ready to get to shelter. Ready to get to camp, wherever camp is. Alright. Here's the top of Chestnut Mountain. .05. You got a couple tent sites and stuff. At this point, we've gained 1,978 feet today. Oh, I don't know. We gotta go. Another nice little camping area here. Especially right here. No fire ring. Looks like there might have been one at one time, or they're just risking it. 8.16. Right before you start dropping off Chestnut Mountain. Oh man. I'm ready for camp. I'm ready for dinner. I got Peak Refuel, speed pork and rice for my last meal. Oh, I cannot wait. And I got Recovery, vanilla Recovery with chocolate element, and I don't know what I brought for dessert. I think fruit snacks. I don't know. It all sounds good right now. Let's just get there. Even if I have to set up a wet tent. That's a steep descent off Chestnut too. Ain't nothing easy about Chestnut, going up or going down. Well, at least we're not having to go up this. There's a little campsite, small, 8.68. I'll tell you what, that you come off Chestnut Mountain and then there's like another little climb right after that. It's a tough little booger. We're ready for camp. I think we're about 3/4 of a mile, maybe less. So yeah, just ready for camp. I love this section. It's just really pretty. Another little climb. Surprise, surprise. 9.03. And I will note, I was using Gaia to check the elevation camera today, and it lied to me and said, I think like 15, maybe 1,800 feet, and we're currently at 2110. I'm ready for camp. I'm so ready for camp. Pretty though. I got my mom. My mom's enjoyed it. I know it's been tough on her, but you know, she keeps talking about how pretty everything is and stuff. So I'm glad she's enjoying it. Sally's over here trying to get stuff. Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself? Knucklehead. So Sally obviously has plenty of energy to spare. We're almost to the last climb, I believe. It's right across this road. But I will say, like, we still have not seen any water, like, anywhere. So, definitely glad we loaded up yesterday, because that's basically what we've used all day today and last night was what we gathered yesterday at Flat Laurel. So, I mean, we could have probably topped off at Deep Gap, you know, found the water thing there, but sometimes it's just nice not have to take a pack off and do all that. So 411D, Forestry Road, Butter Gap. I was going that way. And then we're going straight, of course, up a hill. What else is new? Huh. I never noticed that trail over there. What trail is that? Going up the stairs. You knew that. You knew that's what that was going to be. Searcy Creek Connector. Searcy Creek Connector. That way. That looks like I found a little trail. Anyway, this is at 9.13. This last climb. Well, at least the sun's coming out. That's good. Not really good for a temperature standpoint, honestly, but just to know that we're not fixing to get drenched, because I was kind of seeing dark clouds around, so I was kind of worried we was fixing to get downpoured on. Whew. Finishing up the last of my electrolytes. Mango chili element. Well, that goes. That was a steep trail. Man, it's just so pretty today. You know, with the fog and everything this morning. Just all the green. The mountain laurel blooming. It's just all been just so beautiful. We are ready for camp. See, I got Mom to lead. She's going. She's trucking. She says she don't truck. But you put her in front, she goes. I mean, I want her to enjoy it. I don't want her to feel pressured or anything, but I do feel like she does better when she's in front, because when I'm in a group, I prefer either to be way far back or in front, because if I'm right, like, behind somebody, it affects my stride, because I'm looking more at what they're doing and not what I need to be doing. But anyway, yeah, so I just don't like being straight behind people. Oh, let's see my mom and Sally walk through the woods. Such a comforting feeling. Anyway, I don't know how much I'll film and stuff around camp, because I don't know how many people's going to be down here. And if, you know, we're sharing the shelter, or, you know, I'll probably film more if we're set up in the tent, but, like, if we're sharing the shelter with people, I probably won't film all that much, just to respect people's privacy. Yeah, just, oh God, and just enjoying this cruisy kind of downhill right now. It's nice. Too, I'm ready for an ice cold recovery drink, and that is something I will say. I mean, again, I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I truly love that Tailwind recovery shake thing. I tried the birthday cake one last night. That was really good, but I think I still prefer the vanilla, because I can add the chocolate element to it to kind of give it more of a, like, a balance between the sweet and salty. But yeah, just really like it. So tonight I've got the vanilla. And it's just oh, I can taste it. It's so good. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up with my mom. She's booking. I'm going as fast as I can, but I cannot keep up with her. Alright, we're almost to the shelter. This down here is the last, like, gap. This is actually, I think, Butter Gap here. So, then we keep following the Loeb down to where the shelter and everything is. And there are bear cables. Hopefully they're still intact. Maybe they put in a bear box. Who knows? Anyway, we'll just keep showing y'all the way. And I'll try to film as much as I can. But, I mean, y'all have seen Butter Gap Shelter. So, that's nothing really new. Yeah. I just gotta remember which way the trail is. See, this is what I was talking about. It's kind of confusing. No. I'll go this way. You were trucking. I was like going as fast as I could to keep up. I couldn't keep up. I see. Yeah, it looks like people's in the shelter already. So we'll definitely have to set up the tent. Yeah, there's the bear cables. Is the pipe running? Yeah, the pipe's running. Sally, come here. I might get set up right there. Yeah, I think we'll set up here because I can shove them leaves under the tent. Kind of keep it drier. Okay. That seems like a reasonable plan. Okay, so we got the tent set up and it drying. Got a mess. Sal's up here rolling in the grass or in the dirt. I went and got some water. The pipe is flowing pretty slow, so like I went down some sort of trail, but ended up down almost trail up the corner and down by the creek, and there's a pretty good source down there. Anyway, that's what we're doing. We're filling all the bottles and trying to get ourselves ready for dinner because we are ready for dinner. So, I'm going to get a little more water and filled up all the bottles and stuff. So, I'll show you where the water is. Basically, take the AT toward the north. So, follow the AT. And I mean, this is how we'll be going out in the morning, but it's from this stream, but I was going down there to get it. Anyway, I mean, it's not far from camp. Right here, you can get some. But I think earlier I got it from right down there. Sally's enjoying it. Alright, so we got the tent set up. We got it set up in a little bit different orientation. Typically we have the inner this way, so like the door is facing the main door, but just the way we've had to pitch it on this side, like we had to put it this way. It worked out pretty well. Luckily I have a second line to add to this door, so because typically I stake this one out. Anyway, I'll go here and close the door before the bugs get all in the tent. Don't want to lay down. Lay down. God, bugs are bad. I will say the bugs are tremendously bad here. But anyway, Sally's partially ate. Well, it don't look like anybody's now sleeping in the shelter, so we could have. Guess we could have set up in the shelter. I guess we could have set up in the shelter. Ain't nobody down there now. Other than them girls just hanging out.
I wonder if they're going to sleep in this shelter.
No, they set it down there. We're going to go ahead and cook. Let's get cooking. Let's get cooking. We're laughing, not cooking. Oh gosh, I sat on a knot. Okay.
Well, that's a waste.
Yeah.
That's a waste.
But I mean, them guys were in there when we. It's like they hopped in there. You know?
Well, it probably won't hurt to use it if you can carry that with you.
I don't have my recovery drink.
You can't recover.
I'll probably just pour it out, I guess. Because I don't want to put it in the pot and boil it. Because then it would make the pot dirty.
Oh.
Anyway, well, on that note, I'm far less enthused, but whatever. So I'm having this sweet pork and rice, fruit snacks.
I'm having breakfast.
Swiss Miss, chocolate chip. Mom's got
Breakfast. Breakfast for supper.
the skillet, egg, sausage, peppers. 2 cups.
I know. I'm thinking that might be too much for that breakfast.
Something. Anyway, let's get cooking. We're laughing. We're laughing. Get the GoPro up here. I don't know if it's level, if what y'all can see, but it is what it is. Yeah, we actually got here at a decent hour. Shoot, we'd have been set up and eating. Could have been doing yoga or some nonsense.
Yeah.
We're a little better.
Instead.
We had to set up the wet tent. Of course, I mean, that's good because it looks like it's dried out, so. And I keep misplacing crap. I can't find nothing. Dun, dun, dun. That looks good. Mom hadn't unveiled hers yet. So this is breakfast for dinner. Oh yeah. Sally done ate. Got the tent set up. Enjoying being without shoes for a bit. I need to let it go. I need to let it go.
Huh?
I need to let it go. So the GoPro's almost dead and I've lost my GoPro charger. So I'm filming with the phone. We're playing cards in the tent. Letting my feet air out.
Sneaky feet.
And I got a blister, which I felt yesterday, but ain't nothing I can do about it. So that's going to be great for the next almost 8 miles to the car. Sally's back here snoozing. Sally wants to have. Like, nope. Anyway, so we're going to keep playing cards and probably call it an early night. But it's a great day on trail, really pretty. Looking forward to tomorrow and getting back to the car because we're tired and dire need of a bath. And yeah, so it's been fun. Mom, you enjoyed it?
It's been a great time.
So anyway, dinner was good. Mom said her breakfast skillet was okay. So my pork rice stuff was really good. I like that meal by Peak Refuel, but disappointed I didn't have my recovery drink. I was really looking forward to that. Oh well. That's what I get. Anyway, we're just gonna chill out and we'll see y'all in the morning.